Welcome back. So we just finished an elk hunt, rather long one. We had our companion with us. Our dog was AWOL for the hunt, and we dismissed our companion who didn't want to be paid. We gave him 45 cuts anyway, and that's another reason I don't like hiring companions. The whole payment thing is very awkward. People who do it regularly are probably quite comfortable with it, but I don't know what's expected or when or whatever. There's the wolf again. So our bad dog Roscoe was AWOL. We only got a regular skin out of it, which was not impressive. Give him a bone. I feel a little dirty because in order to hire this guy, I had to give him a fine javelin, but I would just assume we both knew that was for the duration of the hunt. And I took it back before I dismissed him. I don't know if that's what people normally do, but it seems perfectly... Anyway, the game didn't make me hire him. I wouldn't have hired him, so there. What have we got? We've got the bones. Technically one of them is no good, but they stack, so whatever. I'm not going to be totally autistic about that. Let's have some water since we are dying of thirst. Not quite literally. Let's eat something since we are starving, not quite literally. Bland. It would say stale if it meant stale. We got to be a little careful because we've slept since we killed the deer, so we need to get on with things. Don't need to worry too much about this since it's just a regular fur. We'll check on our leather. 12 days. We brought our woodsman's axe along. I don't know why. Don't know how that happened. We weren't even using it at any point recently that I recall. But it came along for the hunt. Drop the reindeer antlers. Drop the raven feathers. And okay, the axes weren't there before, were they? Anyway, this will be the new spot for our just hunting gear. And the dog probably wants to be fed again. That bone is almost ready to discard or to put in a bone pile. Okay, and what's the advanced tutorial? Okay, eat something with lots of food in your inventory. Well, they weren't counting the cellar, but I think this will count as lots of food. Yes, that worked. Now they want us to build a shelter in no man's land, I believe. Okay, that's simple enough. I'm just glad to have the first tutorial done with. It's like a weight off my shoulders. So we need to cook those 90. So let's get on with that. We got 90 cuts from the reindeer and I paid the guy 45 for coming along. Now I did keep the whole skin for myself, but I gave him fine cooked or tasty cooked cuts. I think that was a fair part of it, and really he didn't end up participating in the hunt. Well, there were 2 rounds. He participated in the first round, which was a failure, and then I hunted it on my own the second round. So I think he was fairly paid. I'm not going to worry about it anymore. What am I doing? Don't know why I was in there. Oh, I need a... Okay, now I do need the woodsman's axe to cut down a small tree. This looks like a good candidate here. Four, better than 3. Not as good as 5. Okay. Drop 3. Drop my axe. Pick up 3. Drop everything. Look and see if our turnips are doing anything. Nope. And start a fire. And grab 90 cuts. And drop 82 of them. I wonder if I can carry 9 now. No. I can carry 9, but I'll get a 2% penalty. That's too bad. Okay. Cookery roast. I'm doing it the wrong way. I just can't get used to the new way as an automatic way to do it. Because you always have to start it the old way. So that way sort of stays in my muscle memory. I'll save one for the dog. Yeah, on the freshness of bones, I just, if the bone was from 6 months ago, it just wouldn't make a lot of sense that the dog could still get some sustenance out of it. But if it's a fresh bone, you put it in the cellar, take it out for the day, I think it'd still be okay. Anyway, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. I can go for a swim or I can climb. I think I'll go for a swim. You can climb year-round. You can't swim year-round unless you want to die. Wait, was that something? I thought I saw red like a Neurpez up there. Slightly fatigued, moderately fatigued, you are drowning, you are dead. No, I'm kidding. Okay. How'd we do? 59%. Good. 60% a new level? No, it's also skilled. Okay. So, how is the skin coming? It's still being prepared. So I can climb now, I guess. Let's get rid of some of that fatigue. Out of the way, you mutt. I don't like dogs getting in my way. It's not what I was supposed to do. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. That didn't level it at all. That tree isn't big enough for observing. Oh, there's a little baby tree there. I hadn't fallen in forever, which is weird. Okay, surely I've... Wow. That is some stubborn climbing skill that doesn't want to level. Just for that, I'm going to insist on it leveling twice before I stop. Out of the way, dog. It's leveled once. Okay, I'm not going to insist on it, but I'm going to try to make it happen. It's possible at this level it'll only give you one a day, so I'm not going to spend. And then all of a sudden, just leveled like butter, 88%. Okay. Weird, but I will take it. Is the skin still preparing? Let's do weather lore. No rain, and I'm supposed to cut down a tree in the rain. I hate that quest so much. From the entitled old man to the stupid request to the game mechanics that so often turn off rain when you're doing something like chopping down a tree. It doesn't feel like it's just random. It feels like it's tied to the task. Like one of the easiest ways to get it to stop raining is to build a shelter. You know, how often are you building a shelter? It's raining, it's raining, it's raining, and you need the shelter because of the rain. Then the moment your shelter's done, oh, stopped raining. Anyway, I guess we can continue working on the cabin, or not the cabin, the sauna. We've kind of had that on the back burner for a while now. This is my least favorite part of dogs, is when they get in the way when I'm pushing a log. Because then the game will say, well, the dog can't carry that log. Well, I wasn't trying to get the dog to carry the log. He was just being a nuisance and got in the way. Okay. Oh, that's a tree trunk. Let's not push that. Let's deal with that. Broad axe. Out of practice, I don't even... Decent log. There's no other kind. Well, there's two kinds of logs. Ones that were chopped down in the rain and ones that weren't. At least that's my understanding. But I remember being puzzled by that. Like, why are there two kinds of logs? Is one like an inferior log, but it doesn't display as such, or what? Okay, there's two logs. Dog's probably hungry. I'll move one more log and then I'll feed the dog. See? I wanted to move the log where he was and had to do something else. What'd I do? Okay. got very attached to my very first dog in this game because I was quite bad at hunting then, and he was like, oh my God, you're letting me catch all these animals that I would have no chance to catch otherwise. And he got killed by a Nearpez, and I was quite sad when that happened. It affected me emotionally. So, but no dog since has really had much, it's just a video game, imaginary dog. Log, 5 logs. Guess we want to eat the bear cuts are the oldest now, I guess. Okay. See if the skin is ready to go. Axes. You can tell I'm fading a bit. I really wanted to get that tutorial over with, and I'm really glad it's done. But I'm not really, now that it's done, it's kind of a lull in my motivation here. Anyway, building, wooden building, southwest corner. Got the 6 logs, got the carving axe, got the broad axe, no fatigue. We're tired. We'll probably collapse. Oh, so close. Okay. So that'll be a video. I should feed the dog before I go to sleep. It's the nice thing to do. Yeah, that bone will be done when he finishes that snack. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time.